guys, Rick Shaw here on Tuesday the 8th of February 2022. We got kind of a little bit of an overcast thing going on. It's nice and cool. We had a rain last night. It wasn't too windy. But I got up this morning and I got the mirrors on the bike. I already had added the riser. I have another riser coming that goes here. And I want to get them up a little bit higher. And I got they're pretty nice mirrors. My sweetie came out and looked at them, and she wants them on her bike, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult on hers because, you know, she doesn't really have the place to put them. So we'll have to see if we can get the ones that go into her bar end right here in there and fix her up. But we had didn't make a video yesterday. Was going to, and then we had a friend she's been in a bind, and worked with her at the call center for a long time. And, you know, she had a stroke at a young age, and worked basically when she didn't come back to work. They canned her and lost her insurance, and all kinds of bad stuff happened to her. So we couldn't get anything sent to her through 7-Eleven. It was closed. I said, let's just go. Let's just take off now, and we'll run over there. She's been a real good buddy of mine for a long time. But right as we went to go, both right tires were just about flat on the car, you know, and it was the construction nails. So now I've got two plugs, because I had a flat in that one before. So I got two plugs in that tire, and I've got one plug up in the front one now. You know, when we had that wind, see all this debris, look at all the shit they got all over. When we had the wind, it blew it in the street, and they picked it up, but the nails stayed there. Even though I cleaned them up over here, I came in this way, and I forgot to check for nails over there, and I picked up two nails. So before I had to leave, I had to plug kit and get the compressor out. And I was going to replace the tires at Honda. They seem to have the best price. I checked at Goodyear. I checked at all the other places, and they seem to have the best price on the tires. So I'm going to get them there. And they have Yokohamas down there, which I'm a real big fan of the Yokohama tire, guys. I had them. I had a Ford with that stupid twin I-beam suspension in it, and it ate every damn tire I ever put on there. And then I was down at the garage, and I was telling the guy, just put the cheapest ones, you know. This thing just eats them. And I had already taken the rubber bushings out of the twin I-beam thingies, the little radius arm thing, and I had put neoprene ones in there. And it helped some from the cupping, but they still wore out. It made them last about twice as long, which was about 5,000 miles before I wore them out. And this guy said, hey, put these things on. He says, I'm getting guys with the pickup trucks that are using them, and they're swearing by them. And they were called Yokohama Geolanders. And I said, and he goes, they went with the bigger size. So I said, put the biggest ones on this van you could put. And I had a beautiful conversion van. And you know something? That damn tires, they lasted like crazy. They really lasted a long time. They didn't do any of the crap. You know, they just took it. So I was thinking of getting them on this car this coming month, but with all these nails in our street, I got a magnet ordered, you know, but some of the stuff isn't metal. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have to wait on the tires. And I hate to get on the highway with all these plugs in there, you know, with all the bullshit. I got the kids in the car. Plus the tires are getting, you know, they're just not as grippy as when I got them, even though they got a lot of tread. They're just not a real good tire anymore. But this is what we're dealing with here. You know, this Demeterland refuses to pick up this garbage. They could care less, you know, and I'm just fed up with these people. Look at all the shit. There's the glass still. Look at all this debris and garbage, and look at that over there. They just throw it all over. This has been here. I asked them to get rid of this a long time ago. They don't care. You know, what do they care? They don't have to live here. They don't drive in here. They come in with tricycles, or a van brings them in or something. And, you know, they bring these, Demeterland brings these customers in. I can't believe the customers wouldn't say something. If I would have came in here in the beginning and saw this, I would have been saying something. Hey, what the hell's with the crap all over? You know, and this is what I'm going to have to live through probably for a couple more years until they get the houses built. You know, when they start getting more houses, and what are they going to do? Throw all the garbage in the street? You know, I don't know why they don't have a truck come in here weekly and take all this crap out of here. Or burn it. You know, burn some of this wood stuff. Make a big pile and clean this up. But nah, these pricks don't give a flying stink. So, but I bought a cabinet in here to put over the bathroom area just for putting toilet paper, and you know, we use just Kleenex and napkins and stuff like that for the dining room. And we ordered two. Well, they didn't get shipped at the same time, but this stupid Ninja Van company, they refuse to leave anything at the guard shack. I don't know why. We asked the guards when I came in. I said, "Oh, didn't the cabinet come?" And they said, "Yeah, they came. We told them, but they wouldn't leave it." So they turned around and left. And then they come up with this crap where you got to fill out some kind of form. And if you don't fill out the form, they just return it. So I'm just going to say hell with it. Let it return it, and I'm going to complain to the seller. Don't use these guys anymore. And we talked to the guy. We know him. You know, we know the Ninja Guy van. He's the same one that comes to this area all the time. But he, you know, why he won't leave the stuff. And we even told him a couple times when he was here, look, if we're not here, please leave it. Because the first couple times, you know, we're not here all the time. And the first couple times, I went ahead and I filled out that stupid form, and it's a royal pain in the ass. It is, because it doesn't allow you to fill it out right. You can't send it. I'm doing everything on the phone, and it was a royal pain in the ass. But we got it, and they brought the stuff a couple days later. We told them, look, just leave it at the guard shack. Get there, you know, they say you got to have an ID or something, or they take a picture, and they've never done it one single time yet. So leave it at the stupid guard shack, like everybody else does. We had the mirrors came, and they left them at the guard shack. You know, it's just this stupid Ninja Van company. So I'm getting companies here when I go to buy online. If they say that it's Ninja Van, I'm just going to call them back and say, look, change the delivery to somebody else, or I'm just canceling my order. You know, this is just stupid. Today would be a good day to get that other cabinet. We want to put it over by the dining room table so we can put some of the, you know, put the coffee, get the things off the table. We don't have a lot of space, and if I find a really good cabinet, I'd even like to put some up in the bedrooms upstairs, make a line of them. You know, just make a line of them in between the lights so that there's places to put stuff. You know, get it off the bed. The kids' bedroom, there's basically no room to set anything on the floor with the mattress we have. I wanted to get a big mattress so they could stretch out. It's like me when I'm in the bed. I have to stretch out. You know, I need to just have all the room. I'm like a big octopus when I sleep. So I've got that big thing. It's not quite a California King, but it's just about. And it's a great mattress we bought. It's if you come here, you can buy the springed mattresses and all this stuff. But I think it was around $200. We got the. You need to get the Uratex foam. If you use any other brand of the foam, it falls apart. We had one that was a cheaper brand. Yeah, get that off her, bub. We had one that was a cheaper brand, and before you know it, it was a blue one. It was making this blue dust. So you got to watch for that, and keep them covered, because if your body sweat or anything gets on them, it makes them deteriorate real quick. But we got that. My wife said you got to get the Uratex, and we got this one with a regular mattress cover. You can't tell it from an innerspring mattress. It's got a beautiful cover on it, and we keep heavy blankets over the top. And I'll tell you what, that is the best damn bed. You can ask Mr. Mark and Tropical Tim and his sweetie. You know, it's a great mattress. It's a great one. Now, I don't know about it in a fire. You know, that kind of foam stuff would burn and be really bad, choke your lungs up and all that. But we're just got to be careful. That's all. But it's a beautiful day today. I kind of like that the weather's nice. This area here, I'm going to say it again, compared to when we were in Carmona, is so much cooler. You know, we actually get some really cool nights. I know out in the Northeast, where a lot of people I know live, they're really saying they're getting a lot of snow and it's cold. But I did see somebody sent me a thing from West Virginia that they had a bunch of rain and it knocked all the snow out. So that's pretty interesting. But I think they are messing with the weather. You know, they're messing with the weather. These earthquake things that are going off, you know, they've been manipulating this stuff for years. And, you know, you got to remember, these governments that are doing stuff like this, they don't care about you. They're all in with this Schwabe guy and these families that run the show. And they're just going to keep this crap up because they got so many minions. You look at what's happening in Australia, you know, and Canada, you know, the way they're going after these people, and they got their thugs, they got their brown shirts, the jackbooted thugs guys, they have them. You know, they're in place, and it seems like you're always going to have those people. You got so many people who don't care. I read a big article on a guy who was talking about the guys driving the planes and how they select them. They pay them a huge amount of money to fly these planes, and they basically test them to see if they're a psychopath and an uncaring person. And if they are, those are the ones that gets the job to pilot these chemtrail planes. So you know, there's these people there that's what they're going to do, guys. You know, they're going to do that, and they enjoy beating. I've seen some. You watch all the cop videos, Cop Watch, and all these different channels that show these cops, and they just want to beat people and shoot them. I mean, that's their bag. There's these control freaks, and they think they're better than you. And there's a lot of them. So do I think this is going to get better before it gets worse? No. I think this is going to get a hell of a lot worse before it gets better. This country, they just started this where they're starting to give these kids 5 to 12 a jab. The kids don't even get the dang flu, and if they do, the huge percent of them make it, almost 100% of them. It's the most ridiculous thing. So that tells you this is some kind of desodulation plan. It has to be. Come on. Why would you give a kid this thing? But what I'm understanding is they're wanting you to sign a waiver first. You know? And myself, guys, I would never sign a waiver. No way. You take the liability off of them. Get out of there. Come on. Get over here. She's digging. See, they throw their stupid food garbage in there, all their wrappers and shit, and then I got the dog in there eating this crap. She's going to be shitting plastic here. Come on out of there. Come on. Get over here. It's just sickening. That's just how dirty this place got, and I got to live here. I'm kind of fed up with this Demeter land and their pigsty construction technique. Filthy pigs. I just don't. I'm telling you guys, I cannot, in any good conscience, recommend these people. I can't do it. You know, I think they did a good job on the block work and stuff, but the office people are the girls in there. I don't know what's the matter with them. But and then of course how they hid the fact that there's water. Yesterday when we had to leave, and I got all sweaty from doing the car, I couldn't move it. So hey, get out of there, get over here. She's listening though. But so I was all sweaty, and I couldn't take a stupid shower again because there was no water upstairs. So here I am in a stinking tabo, and it ticks me off, guys. I'm telling you, this ticks me off. Make sure you don't fall into the trap I did. Check into all this stuff really carefully before you select a builder, and check your location. But when we were out too, we were over in our old stomping grounds, so we got Shakes her rabies shot yesterday. She's looking pretty fine, so we got that. And then we want to get her started. We'll do it somewhere around here. We want to get her started on her distemper and things like that. But yesterday at the vet, it's the vet we used for our other dogs. Nice people in there. I actually put her down, and she was nervous, but she sat by me. And if I got up and moved, she came. She was staying good. Even people were commenting that were there. How old's the dog? And I said, well, she's about 4 months. And they couldn't believe that she was just sitting there. Now, she got real scared and went outside one time. She kind of bolted for the door, but I hit a real short whistle, and she stopped and turned around and came back and sat down by my legs. And they were like, wow. That one old guy, he was really freaked. He goes, man, how'd you get your dog to do that? And I said, well, you just got to spend time with them. She was just eating somebody's food debris, plastic bag that was probably extremely tasty for her, and I told her to drop it and get over here. And there she sits, and she's not messing with it. Now I got to watch, and it's a shame I got to go pick this crap up. But look at all this shit. This ain't ours, guys. This is right outside our door. This is not our garbage. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Some of those Rice Krispie treats, no, don't go over there. we gave some to the guys, and instead of throwing it in the garbage, they just throw it on the ground. And it's not my kids doing it, because that's one thing I do here, is I make sure 100% everything they have goes in the garbage. I do not allow them to be the typical Filipino where they throw their shit on the damn ground. That ticks me off, and I'm going to make sure my kids never do that. It's just not, to me, it's just not acceptable. So, but I'm going to go ahead and let you go. We're getting ready to send, we'll be sending Tim's stuff out to him pretty soon. We've got, what happened is they, for some reason, we ordered him a coffee grinder, and then the order, it just popped up, said it was canceled. So we had to go back in there and find it from another store, and I just reordered it this morning. We got his fan. We're going to put him in different boxes, because the bigger the box, the shipping got higher. And we got a local place, but we got the coffee. The grinder will be coming, and we're going to get that stuff sent. And we did find him a lot of the ranch and stuff like that they like. So, and ranch is pretty good. A lot of folks, when we would make buffalo wings and stuff like that, it's always good to dip it in some ranch. So I'm gonna let you go, guys. Our new neighbors, I think, are going to be moving in here pretty quick. They were supposed to move in a couple days ago, but they found some things that were going on in the place, so they had to fix it. They don't have their upper lights or anything yet, but there's still some workmen in there touching up. I think they had to tear the ceiling out again. And they do have problems. I don't know what's going on with the plumbing, because I know my neighbor at the end, he had a bunch of problem with his drain water, and that's what happened here after they put it all in. They got the ceiling in, tested it, and it leaked all over, so they had to rip the ceiling out. And now those guys are back in again, and I see painters and stuff coming. So, I worked on construction sites my whole life, and if you had people that worked like this and they just kept having problems, they were down the road kicking stones. But they keep them here. I guess they keep them because these guys, they like to throw their debris around, and I think Demeterland is. You guys, look how long this has been here. Look at this. This has been here, and I've been complaining about it. This is all garbage and debris. This could have easily been picked up. Before you know it, they can't pick it up because the bags are going to rot, and then they'll fall apart. And they're going to look at this. See, that's the garbage can here. This is what we have to deal with, and I have to watch the kids all the time to stay off of this, because they're going to wind up picking up a nail in their foot, and it's just a mess. And down there, I mean, everywhere you go here. This is what I live. I didn't know that I was buying into a garbage dump. I think that's how they ought to advertise this place. Hillbilly Central, and we're in the garbage dump section. And come get your garbage and throw some more down. I'm surprised they don't have garbage trucks from the city coming in here and just dumping crap all over. I don't know why they don't do that. They might as well. They might as well do that. They keep throwing all their garbage, so why don't you get some more? Let's pile it up sky high. Don't build more houses. Let's just have some big old garbage mounds and get some rats in here. That's all places where rats can hide, guys. And that's what's going to happen. There's going to be more and more of them. And this is how Demeterland Land Development Corporation runs their show. And it don't matter what you tell them. It makes no difference. Tell them about all their debris. I'm worried about what do they care? They don't live here. So this is, I guess, complaining rickshaw out.